Hey, what's up, car shipping rock stars? It's your girl Ashley from ReloGeek.com, and you're listening to episode 5 of the Ship More Cars podcast. And on this episode, we are talking about automated quoting systems. Do they really provide value? So if you're new to the auto transport industry, more specifically brokering, automated quoting systems are simply just a way for you to automatically give your potential client or potential lead a quote. So let me put it in an example. If I'm trying to ship my car and I go to a website and it says instant quote, and then I put in my information and all of a sudden this quote pops up and it says, to make your move, it's going to be $500 or whatever the quote says. That is making use of an automated quoting system. Another way of making use of an automated quoting system is if I'm a customer, I'm looking to ship my car, and I put in my email address to one of those get free 10 free quotes or whatever, and then immediately in my inbox, I have literally like 6 emails from various brokers giving me a quote. It's because chances are, if it happened almost instantaneously, they are using an automated quoting system. So it's exactly how it sounds. Automated quoting system, automatic quoting system. So now that you know what that is, do they really provide value? Now, people have been asking me this a lot, and I just haven't gotten to this question, but I figured why not answer it on today's podcast? So to me, I think that automated quoting systems have their place. However, they are not the end all solution. So here's what I mean. When I was a broker, I found that I didn't like automated quoting systems. I tried them out and it was too clunky. They were inaccurate. No matter how much tweaking I did, it was just not perfect. Obviously, as time goes on, technology gets better and better. People are finding ways, algorithms that they can use to allow more accurate quoting systems. But still, in my opinion, nothing beats that human element. However, it's all about the wording. So, automated quoting systems. If you're going to use it, you have to know how to use them right. And then that's how they become valuable. So I don't think the question is, are they valuable? It's how can you really make it valuable? How can you get the best out of automated quoting? Here's not how to. You use automated quoting. You automatically quote the potential client, and then you sit and you wait and you drink your coffee at Starbucks and you have no plans of calling these people. That is the wrong way to use automated quoting. Now, obviously, if you have your system set up where you're receiving leads in all the hours of the night and your system is quoting them, you can't work those leads at night. But if you're only setting for your leads to come during, your business hours, everything has to have a plan. So if you're smart and you have, let's just say you've chosen to have your leads come in during your business hours, the way to make automatic quoting work for you is to have turned on automatic quoting, put thought and effort into those emails, and making sure that those emails are saying the right thing so that, let's just say the automatic quoting system goes bonkers and decides to do what it wants to do and quote a move, let's say from Seattle to Maine for $300. You want to make sure that the words that you used in your email let the client know that this price is subject to change. Now, before you guys go run into your email and put this price is subject to change, that is not the exact words I would use. In Relo Academy, when you buy the first class package, there's something called the Ship More Cars selling system. And inside the Ship More Cars selling system, I talk about the importance of your words. Literally, words are everything. So how you say things can be the difference between you getting a client and not getting a client. How you say things is the difference between having that client be pissed off at you when stuff go awry, or having that client say, you know what? You warned me of this. I love you. I understand this could have happened. It's unfortunate, but I'm still going to rock with you. And obviously, not all of you guys are wordsmiths, which is why I created the Ship More Cars selling system to help you guys amongst many other things. But that's just one of the topics in the Ship More Cars selling system. So back to the question of how to make automatic quoting systems valuable for you and for your customer. It's all in your wording. Then once you have that, that's the first piece of the puzzle. The most important piece of the puzzle, well, there's 2 more pieces. So let's call this a 3 puzzle piece. So the first piece is making sure that you use the right words in the email. The second piece is that you're actually calling these people. So when a lead comes in your system and if depending on, the CRM software you're using, the brokering software, it might be like ding, or it might be ding, or whatever beep it makes in your system. Make sure that you're jumping on your phone and you're calling them. Hey, it's Ashley from ReloGeek. You fill out one of those get free 20 quotes, whatever your spiel is that you use to talk to people, make sure you're calling them. That's number 2. But the third most golden piece of the puzzle that most people forget about is the follow-up. And I can't emphasize this enough. The money is in the follow-up. And no matter which way you want to look at it. And that's where most brokers fall off. I don't care. I've talked to bigger companies. I've talked to small companies. I've talked to solopreneurs. I've talked to partnerships. And in a lot of these companies, I find that their follow-up is lacking. So if you're following up, that's where you're going to find the gold. And that's in any industry you're in, whether you're a photographer, whether you're a pillow maker, whether you're a copywriter, no matter what, your money is going to be in the follow-up because everybody wants your attention. Everybody wants you. Everybody wants these clients. And then when they don't get you, they move on to the next, because the number one thing that people teach you when it comes to selling is know when to just move on. But in auto transport, it's really in the follow-up. You can't just move on. And the great thing about automated quoting is that if your system can do automated quoting, chances are it could do automated follow-up emails. And that's a topic for another day. Those are the 3 ways for you to make automated quoting systems valuable. As a refresher, number 1, make sure your words are everything. That email that they're getting with the automated quote, make sure it's prepping them for what's to come. 2, make sure you're calling them. And 3, follow up, follow up, follow up. Right now, the platform that I highly recommend is Auto Broker Dispatch, proabd.com. It's going to cost you a pretty penny, but it is well worth it if that's the path you want to take, because I know a lot of you guys are going to ask. So in the comments below, I want to hear from you. What are you using automated quoting? What system are you using? And I will try my best to respond to all the comments that I get, but I'm only one person. So again, I will try my best to get back to you. Thank you guys for listening. I will talk to you guys in the next podcast.